Hey folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I was thinking, what can I do a little bit different from the other videos that I've been doing? I want to do a fragrance review tonight, more or less, but I changed my mind and I want to do another list. As you can see, it's gonna be a long list, all right? So it's gonna be top 10 of my most polarizing scents according to my nose, and I really feel these are some of the fragrances that are definitely not worth blind buying. First thing. Second thing is, just because they are daring doesn't mean you're never gonna like them. You may find it difficult initially to live with it or get used to the fragrance, but later you may just fall in love, thanks to the complexity or how like creative a fragrance is, how complex the fragrance is. So it's just gonna be my taste. Some of the fragrances you may not agree, you may think like those are not definitely ever be loved. It's understood. My point is, they are daring fragrance, they're polarizing fragrance, challenging fragrances. They're gonna definitely give you hard time, right? So I have set up 5 honorable mentions. I could have made it like top 15, but then it's not fun. So I'm just gonna put my first 5 according to honorable mentions. All right, first honorable mention. This is a fragrance I am not gonna say I totally love. I haven't fallen in love with this fragrance, but it's really, really good. It's complex, it's dark, it's mysterious, as well as it gets compared to Tom Ford Noir. Okay, so Tom Ford Noir, as you understand, is a very mysterious, spicy kind of scent. So is this. This is from House of Prada. You've seen this a couple of times before. It's called Prada Amber Intense. Getting very difficult to find. Give it a try. It's very different than Prada Amber. Two different scents. This is more of your black soapy kind of a scent. If you never tried it, give it a try. Very niche like. Okay, my first honorable mention. My number 2 honorable mention is a fragrance as a classic. Okay, when it was out, there was nothing like it. It created revolution. People of that era, they fell in love with this. I don't have a vintage version, but this is the pink juice. Okay, this is Joop Homme. This is as sweet as it gets. I do have more sweeter than this today, but it still remains as one of the most challenging fragrances, and it only should be worn in winter, in my opinion. If you wear this in summer, you can literally kill people around you. It's literally cotton candy, and then later it gets much easier. The florals and cinnamon, they come a little bit spicy, but this remains as one of the most polarizing fragrances. Okay, number 2 honorable mention. Number 3 honorable mention, I'm gonna go with a recent fragrance. Okay, this still is kind of pricey to find. You cannot get very good deal on it. It's a very, very dangerous fragrance. It is really, if you do not get a grasp or hold on to this fragrance is gonna wear you. But Gulci Guilty Absolute, what a stunning masterpiece. The creativity in this, the daringness, the bold statement that this makes. I at first thought this is not, I made a mistake. Okay, but in the winter I wore this fragrance. God damn it, the dry down, it's just out of this world. You either love it or hate it, but it's definitely worth checking into, because this is a very sophisticated, high class, very complex scent, which is very bold. Okay, honorable mention number 3. Honorable mention number 4, I'm gonna go with a fragrance you often see all the time. No need to talk much about it. Angelman by Thierry Mugler. It's in honorable mention because I do not wear it enough. I love the dry down. I like it once in a while, but still remains as one of the most mysterious and most challenging fragrances till date. Angelman by Thierry Mugler. And the last honorable mention I'm gonna go with is a Versace fragrance. It's a tobacco-based fragrance. It represents wet tobacco, and it's very dreamy. It has a powdery feel to it, and it's mysterious. It's strong. It projects. It can be worn almost all year round. But the thing is, it's not easy. You cannot blind buy this fragrance. At least majority of people, they're not gonna blind buy this fragrance. They're definitely gonna try, and it may work for them. Some people, it won't work for them. Versace the Dreamer. Okay, this is not a vintage version, but this is still good enough. Oh man, this juice, it takes a gutsy man to wear this fragrance with confidence. If you can pull it off, it's really a masterpiece. Okay, Versace the Dreamer, last honorable mention. So now let's move on to the top 10 list. I'll try to keep it concise. I'll try to keep it within 15 minutes. If I can do it, kudos. Okay, number 10, I'm going to start with the fragrance from House of Hermes. Hermes fragrance, I don't own that many Hermeses. And this is one fragrance. I found Hermes is a very complex house, let me be honest. I don't think any of the Hermes is safe to blind buy, because Hermes fragrances are kind of very creative. They are very complex. They are made in such a way that you cannot simply like, oh, this is citrus or this is tonka bean and this is maybe musk. No, you will really have to spend your time and research behind a fragrance. This is one such fragrance. I had difficult time picking this up. I tried it so many times. I bought it much later in my journey. Terre De Hermes. I love that earthy, dirty orange feel it gives me today, and I'm absolutely digging this. It's the most easiest and right nowadays, if I have to for summer or winter, great performer. Okay, it's a signature scent worthy, but it takes a lot of guts to wear this fragrance. Okay, once you fall in love with it, you will be head over heels. Right, Terre De Hermes, number 10, one of my most polarizing fragrances. Number 9, I'm gonna show you a fragrance you may not see coming. This is just my list, so I'm just telling you. This fragrance from House of Chanel. It's not a new fragrance. It's not a very old fragrance. It got reformulated recently, but this remains as somewhere between two eras. Classic and modern. It gives you the spiciness. It gives you that little bit of a cooling effect. Sometimes in the cool weather, it warms you up. It gives you barbershop. It gives you spicy. It creates a metallic tone, and it's almost mature version of Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. And this is Chanel's Platinum Egoiste. The Platinum Egoiste remains as one of the most masculine, sophisticated, and still very difficult. I'm not gonna say this is easy to pull off. Not everyone can pull this off. You have to have the right attitude. And it's very egoistic at the same time. It's very handsome. Okay, I cannot wear this every day definitely, but when I sniff it, sometimes I just think, what an amazing scent they created. Chanel Platinum Egoiste, definitely worth a check if you're mature and if you have a mature nose. All right, number 9, Chanel Platinum Egoiste. Number 8, okay, number 8 is really, I love this fragrance, guys. It's House of Versace, but I wear a lot. I wore this a lot. You'll see the juice level. You understand. In one winter, I wore a lot of it, but at first sniff, you may think, what is this fragrance? It's I don't get it. There's nothing like it. You're not going to find any similarity between this and any other fragrance currently in the market. But if it works on you, it has a tobacco, it has spices, it has a mysterious feel, it has a great performance, it lasts nice, almost all year round you can wear it, and it gives you that very masculine feel. This is Versace the Man. Okay, this is the one that produced Versace Manu Fresh. That is a summer fragrance. This is also can be summers, but not in the high heat. But man, oh man, this smells so good in the air. And I think this discontinued now, I'm not sure. But if you find a bottle, check it out. Okay, don't blind buy it, check it out. Versace the Man, I would highly recommend. But it's again remains very challenging. All right. So number 7, this is a fragrance from House of Creed. Let me go a little bit faster. This fragrance, I absolutely hated it when I tried it at first. I'm like, I didn't like the clones. I didn't like this fragrance. It has an inky note. It has a metallic note, and then it goes like sweet tea. But then one day, I fell in love with it. After like almost a year of testing, Silver Mountain Water. Never ever overlook this. Okay, just the trick is try it on your skin from the Creed boutique or wherever in the shop. Try one spray and see the dry down after a couple of hours. See the projection and see the dry down, the way it smells on your skin. If you happen to like it, you'll love it. There's a blackcurrant note, I believe. There's a tea note. There's a inky note, and it's a metallic note. It's weird, but it's very highly complimented as well. But this remains as I would say, one of the most polarizing scents in my fragrance journey. Okay, Silver Mountain Water by Creed. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, number 6, another niche. I think this is the last of the niche. This fragrance, it's a great fragrance. It smells like the sunshine. I reviewed it. If you can check it, please do check it out. But I love this fragrance now. Lasts all day, strong projection, 1 to 2 sprays is enough. But you sniff this, it's not one of your niche fragrances. You'll be like, whoa, wow, I love it. You'll be confused. Do I like it? Do I love it? Or what? This is Sunshine Man. Very, very, it takes a lot of guts to wear this. Let's just put it that way. It's a cold weather scent, maybe in a little bit cold winter day or a spring day, but it has a little bit sunny, effect, but it's not that hot. Then only you can try this. It is the kind of fragrance you're not gonna smell everywhere. Okay, one of the most complex and polarizing scents, in my honest opinion. Okay, or humble opinion. Sunshine Man by Amouage. All right, so 3, 5 gone. I think we have top 5. So here are my top 5. I think these are the fragrance I love the most, if I may say so. Okay, and for good reasons. Okay, number 5, I'm gonna start with Dior Fahrenheit. Remains as one of the most creative fragrances ever produced by House of Dior. They gave that gasoline note. Now with the time, it got a little bit diminished. It's not as potent, that gasoline note, but still you can smell it. It's, if you smell it in the store, you'll be like, what is that? I'm smelling fuel, gas, petrol. Okay, and you take all your time to think about it, and probably you'll be buying the last Dior would be this, because you'll think it's a masterpiece. After all your Dior Homme Intense, after all your Dior Homme Cologne, you know what I mean. Or Sauvage. This is exactly opposite of Sauvage. Okay, that's the most safest blind buy. This is one of the most daring fragrances to buy, but oof, it's a winner. It is gonna remain alive in people for a number of years to come. Okay, Fahrenheit by Dior. Number 4 is a recent purchase. This fragrance is not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody's gonna appreciate it. Only mature noses. And this fragrance, it's a very dark, sexy. It's a cacao. It's powdery. And if you have the right age or the attitude, if you have the maturity, if you have that nose that is matured, and you have tried thousands of fragrances, you're gonna be like, damn, this smells good. L'Instant de Guerlain. I'm having hard time spelling, like pronouncing this house, but this fragrance, I'm absolutely in love with this fragrance. I have the EDT, but this is my favorite. Okay, the extreme version of L'Instant de Guerlain. Try this out. This is one of the most polarizing scents as well. Love it or hate it, just easily can be said. All right, number 3. Okay, top 3. Number 3 is a fragrance many people hate, many people love. Okay, I've seen reviewers, what is this shit? I don't get the hype. Dude, no, it's not gonna work. But guess what? This is working in many parts of the world. They love it. I hyped it up, proud of it. I call it the devil juice. And it got beaten by the top 2, and I'll tell you why. Versace Shuhrah. Check my review on this. If you haven't, it takes guts to wear this. You may love it or you may highly likely hate it. This is very loud, like here. Okay, hi everyone. Every time you say hi, Shuhrah will say hi with you, and people may look at you like with fear or respect. Versace Shuhrah is my number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna show you the only tie. Okay, these 2 fragrances, I wanted to pick just one, but then I couldn't, and I'll show you why. Narciso Rodriguez. These are the 2 I only own. I plan to own few more, but these 2 are my favorites. This is more favorite. I think this is a masterpiece, the EDP and the EDT. So both of them are very dark, gothic, scary, mysterious, cold weather. This is more like your rainy day scent, I would say, in my opinion. And this is more like your cold. As cold as it gets, it's better. You just need very, very half spray, and that's the way to enjoy it. And never smell it from close. Okay? You smell it, you let the fragrance come to your nose, and you'll see how it dazzles you. If the cool breeze just starts flowing around, and you just imagine fragrance movies like Final Destination. This is the kind of fragrance you can wear. It has musk, it has I think iris, few other notes, but it's very dark and gothic, but it's so amazingly done. This I do not wear as much as this one, but I think this remains as a gothic, like cult favorite. Okay, both of them I think are extremely difficult, but I love them. All right, number 1. This is a fragrance I love, I respect. I wear sometimes 6-7 sprays. I don't really care for people's feelings. YSL Kouros. I don't have the vintage bottle, but damn, this is potent stuff. It takes heavy balls to wear this. I'm not saying I got, okay, never mind. Let's not get there. Kouros is just a legend. It's an animal, it's a beast, it's a beautiful beast, it's a gorgeous beast. Those who love it, they love it. Those who hate it, they're scared of it. That's all I'll say, right? Number 1 is YSL Kouros. Check out my review on each fragrances, and do let me know which one you agree on, which one you don't agree on, or which one did I miss. I'll talk to you soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye-bye.